KNiFE by SIREN is a song that I think is woefully underrated and absolutely brilliant. Yes, it did get a video and it was released in that whole sense, but it was alongside songs like Fujiyama Disco, which were much more in the band's usual style and got much more famous, and so it kind of pales by comparison to them. But I think it deserves a lot of attention. Now, yes, it does have a super catchy chorus, and yes, it does have all of the musicians adding their usual things. Ayan doing some great bass work. You get some wonderful drum fills from Hina. You get the absolutely brilliant little accentations from Yukaron's keyboard playing, but overall what makes this work is that it has a real sense of intensity underneath all of that, underneath the catchy chorus. It is very intense. Now, it is quite famous for the fact that it's got rather heavy use of auto-tune unusually on Sue's voice, but in a strange way I think this was actually quite a good production choice. Now, her performance is great, going sort of for this introverted, introspective tone in the song. She sings quite quietly and without too much change to the melody, too many changes of note in the verse. And then when she gets into the chorus and in the bridge, I mean, as she says in the bridge, there's a sense of pain. You know, it really bursts forwards. There's much more passion. You get that sort of, you get much more up into the notes, the melodies go up and everything becomes much more powerful, and she delivers that well. And in a strange way, the auto-tune just helps to give it that slightly off feel, like something's not quite right, something feels a little bit odd, like it's all playing out in her head rather than actually coming out of her mouth. And I like the fact that this song both manages to be catchy and powerful but also feel introverted in that same way. It is one of the most emotionally impactful of the non-ballad songs by SIREN, if not the most emotionally impactful. Now, it must be said as well that the song does a great job of this. Not only does the melody really indicate whether you're in the verse or the chorus very well, but I love the guitar work here. In the verses, it's just like little guitar stabs, nothing complicated, no riffs or anything like that, but they're all off, just sort of on third beats. It's not just like a set rhythm. It feels like everything's a little bit on edge, and although the rest of the arrangement does settle down when we get into the chorus, like I say, it all becomes bigger and more passionate. This is a song that really is conveying changes in emotion. It's conveying senses of both introspection and pain, sort of a calmness, but also a brooding sense of wanting to scream. It is a song that is actually quite deep. It's interestingly produced, and if you look beyond the surface, has a lot going for it. I think it's intelligently and very purposefully constructed, shows a lot of the band's best qualities along with a different side, and these are all many reasons why you should go back and check out KNiFE again. It's a great song.